Hello everyone, my name is Gastran Jofang. I'm a consultant here at Release Team. And today we are going to explore another great feature of GitLab source code repository, the Instance Template Repository. I'm going to show you how to set this up in your instance and how to use it with a typical example. If you are ready, let's get started. Okay, before we jump into the actual demo, let's try to understand what this feature actually is. Template in GitLab basically allow you to set standards for some specific file type in your instance. What I mean is, if you have some file in your instance, such as .gitlab.ci.yaml file or a Docker file, that you want to be formatted in a specific way, you can use template to facilitate that process. What you will have to do is to create a project in your instance, and within that project, define a template for the different file type. Okay, I keep saying instance template because this template is at the instance level. And you will only have this if you are self-managing your GitLab. The feature is available in Premium and Ultimate only. This feature does not support all type of file. There are only 4 types that can be used with this feature: Docker file, Gitignore, GitLab CI, and license file. I said earlier that you will have to create a project for your different template. This is basically the schema for that project template. You have a folder, and then within the folder, you have the different template type. You can have multiple templates. Here we have a Docker file, and within Docker file, we have the first Docker file template and the second Docker file template. You can have many of them. And here we have a git ignore, GitLab CI, and then license. So once you create this project with the different template and then enable the template across your instance, any user within your instance will be able to see those custom templates whenever they're trying to create a file with this defined extension. All right, enough talk. Let's jump to the console and see how the feature works. So here we are in our GitLab instance. I created 2 groups for the demo. We have a template group and a demo group. A template group is where I'm going to keep all my template, and demo group is where I'm going to use those templates. Now, this instance has a premium license because the instance template feature is only available for the premium and the ultimate tiers. So I said earlier that we will have to create a project to save all our template. If you go to the template group, this is the project where we are going to save all our template. I already created one. And we can see some few template here: license template, get ignore template. Now let's create a new template for our Docker file. We come here, we click here, new file, and I want to create a folder called Docker file. And within that folder, I want to create the file, the actual custom file. It is a node file, so I type node or node Docker file. And I want to add an extension, as it was said in the GitLab documentation, Docker file. When we start typing Docker file, we see this feature here, apply a template. This template are the default template available for us in the instance. These are not custom template. These are default that GitLab provides, but we want to create our custom template to use across our instance. So let's put something here. Okay, so this is how I want all my node Docker file across my instance to look like. I'm going to save this. This has been saved. If I go back to our project, we have here our Docker folder. Within the Docker folder, we have our template, Docker file template. Okay? And this is the structure that we saw earlier in the GitLab documentation. In order to activate this instance template, we have to go to the admin, go to setting, and template. In the template, we select project that we created with all the template. And this is going to be this project right here. Then we save that. Now let's use one of the templates to create a file within a different project in a different group. If we go back here, we go on group, we're going to create a file in this project here. Okay, this is a sub project. We're going to create a project. We're just going to call it test project, test demo. Okay. Then we keep it private. You can name, and then we create that. Now let's create a file based on the template that we created earlier. So we type Docker file. We see the same apply a template available, but now we will be able to see our custom template, no Docker file. So if we click this template, we have the format, and we can make the update accordingly. Maybe we don't want to expose this here, then we hit save. We can change, okay, maybe we don't want this comment here, right? And then we're gonna hit save here. Okay, that's how we use template. I think this feature will be really useful because it will save your developer a lot of time. And it will also help standardize the coding within your organization. Again, the feature is available for GitLab Premium and GitLab Ultimate.